Xbox raises prices again.
Microsoft announces significant price rises.
The price of Xbox consoles will increase by $100.
A third price increase has hit Xbox, and it's bad.
Okay, we need to talk about this. Because 6 years into a console generation, prices are supposed to go down. Slim models, bundles, discounts. That's the deal. That's always been the deal. Instead, Microsoft just announced its third Xbox price hike since last year. Third one. And sitting right in the middle of all this chaos is the most hated console of the entire generation, the Xbox Series S. Underpowered, holding back the generation. Every few months, somebody makes a new video asking if it's finally, mercifully dead. And yet, I use this thing almost every day. And somehow, the experience I'm having has nothing to do with the one the internet keeps describing. Let's start with money, because this is where it actually gets interesting. A brand new Series S right now runs $500 to $600. At that price, no. Put the wallet away, buy something else. But secondhand, that's a completely different conversation. $200 and $250, sometimes less if you're patient and you actually check the console before you hand over cash. For that price, you're getting a current generation machine, same games as the Series X, and, as of this year, that list officially includes GTA 6.
Lucia, do you know why you're here?
Bad luck, I guess.
This isn't a rumor anymore. Rockstar locked the date, November 19th. PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. No last-gen versions. This tiny white box is on that list. And I already know what some of you are typing in the comments right now. It's gonna run like garbage, 720p, 30 FPS, the Series S is too weak. Okay, let's actually talk about that. Right now I'm playing Dragon Age: The Veilguard, and it is genuinely fucking beautiful. I'm not on a monitor 2 feet from my face hunting for jagged edges like some kind of pixel detective. I'm on a 65-inch 4K TV, on my couch, like a normal person. Veilguard has a quality mode and a performance mode on Series S. I've played both. It looks great, and performance mode holds 60 frames per second on a Series S. Hogwarts Legacy, GTA Online, Forza Horizon 6, Gears of War, Fortnite. All playable, all enjoyable. None of them the disaster the internet promised. Here's what people keep mixing up. The Series X is more powerful. So is the PS5. That's real. I'm not telling you this thing has an RTX 5090 hiding in the vent. But there's a difference between less powerful and not powerful enough. And those two get treated like the same sentence way too often. So, can it actually run GTA 6? We know it's coming. Nobody, including me, can tell you the exact resolution or frame rate months out. But Rockstar knows how to ship on fixed hardware. GTA 5 launched on a PS3 and an Xbox 360. Red Dead Redemption 2 ran on a base Xbox One that was already struggling by the end of that generation. And it still looked like that. The Series S isn't some surprise Rockstar found last week. It launched in 2020. Developers have had years to work within its limits. Will there be compromises? Probably. Resolution, maybe some settings. 30 frames per second is a real possibility. But can we please stop treating 30 frames per second like a war crime? An entire generation played Red Dead 2 at 30, GTA 5 at 30, The Last of Us at 30, and somehow, humanity survived. For a competitive shooter, sure, give me 60, give me more. But for a slow, cinematic open world, a locked 30 beats a game that jumps between 22 and 40 every 5 seconds. Stability matters more than the number on the box. And modern games aren't rendering everything at native 4K and praying to the graphics gods. Upscaling, reconstruction, tools like FSR, that's standard on console now, not some PC-only trick. It's not magic. Push it too far, and it falls apart. But from a couch, several feet back, it holds up a lot better than some YouTube video that zooms in 400% and circles a wall texture in red like it just solved a crime. Brother, I'm fighting a dragon. I am not studying the fence. That's the gap between analyzing a game and playing one. Both valid, not the same thing. I'll push back the other way too. Game development is genuinely hard. CPU limits, memory limits, shader compilation. 100 things can go wrong that have nothing to do with the Series S. But it can't be the universal excuse either. We've watched it run Veilguard. Cyberpunk has a 60 FPS mode on it. Fortnite pushes 120. Call of Duty ships high frame rate modes on this thing. So when a game runs badly, I think it's fair to ask why. Some of it's a wider industry pattern. Powerful modern engines make it easy to build something visually ambitious, fast, and optimization happens last, if it happens at all. Shader stutter, traversal stutter, that same engine look everybody jokes about, that's a real trend. It's not really about the Series S. It's just that the Series S exposes it faster than a more powerful box would. You can't brute force your way past problems on 10 gigs of memory and a 4 teraflop GPU. You actually have to make choices. Backward compatibility might be my favorite thing about this console. If you skip the last generation or the one before that, there's a decade plus of games just waiting for you. FPS boost and auto HDR make a lot of the older ones feel current. I've been playing Titanfall 2, an Xbox One game, wondering why I waited this long. Yes, it's digital only, no discs, no lending, no resale. If physical ownership matters to you, this isn't your console, simple as that. But Game Pass, regular sales, cheap digital keys, it's workable. And the whole industry's heading that way anyway. Even GTA 6's own physical edition is reportedly just a download code in a box, not a disc. Storage is genuinely tight. 512 gigs, closer to 364 usable. Call of Duty can look at that number and decide it owns the property now. Not great. But if you actually finish games instead of hoarding 20 of them installed at once, it's manageable. Need more? Get the 1 terabyte model, or expansion storage. Think about the jump from PS2 to PS3, or PS3 to PS4. Immediately, obviously different. PS4 to PS5? Xbox One to Series consoles? The difference is real. Faster loading, better lighting, higher frame rates. But we're deep into diminishing returns on raw visuals. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018. The Last of Us Part 2 and God of War were PS4 games. Games already looked incredible before this generation even started. Better reflections and denser geometry are nice. From 8 feet away, on a couch, they don't transform the experience the way those old generational leaps did. And ironically, reconstruction and upscaling tech is now about getting more out of existing hardware, not just brute forcing more pixels. That makes a lower powered box like this one more relevant right now, not less. So, is the Series S perfect? Fuck no. Storage is tight, it's digital only, some games will look softer, some will cap at 30 FPS. If you've got a big OLED, you sit close to it and pixel level fidelity actually matters to you, buy the more expensive console. This one isn't for you, and that's fine, but that's not most people. If you're a student, a teenager, buying your first console, or just someone who doesn't have $500 or $600 to burn on gaming hardware, especially secondhand, for $200 to $250, this thing makes a ridiculous amount of sense. Plug it in, grab Game Pass if the library fits you, download something, play. It was never supposed to be the most powerful console. It doesn't need to beat the Series X. The only question that actually matters is, does it do enough? For me? Yeah, it does enough. Actually, I think it does more than enough. For most people who just want to sit down, pick up a controller, and play a game, it might be the perfect console for them.